Hey guys, welcome back to Build It with Smith. I'm your host Smith, and we are about to roll right into this next area here. Of course, last time we put together this little area. We're going to kind of call it our education, kind of like, well, more of a city vibe to it. Although we do have education over here, we have a lot of the buildings from the last Mayor's Pass, Season 1. So anyway, I've kind of got it set up where population-wise, I got these setting up all down here in the middle, and then I think over here at the beach, there's one, which isn't affecting too much. We'll probably move that. The beach is kind of crowded, but we'll come back to that later. And then we kind of have the education side on this side. So this is more of your more of your library, grade school, high school type of setting. But what I want to do today is I want to go ahead. Oh yeah, and then I put all my buildings here. So they're all right along here. And right here in the center, we've got the Sim Music Festival. They are always out. They are always having a good old time. What do they got up here now? It's a beach ball. A lot of things going on there if you really look at it. All right, so yeah, things are still getting upgraded. Buildings are not all filled in here in this area, so we're working on that, but we're not going to delay. And first, talk about the Patreon. Patreon is going to be a new way for you to be a part of the community, SimCity Build It with Smith's community. There'll be more information on that coming in more upcoming videos. The Patreon is going to launch this week, I think, so be on the lookout for that. All right, what we want to do is we want to focus more on the education. And this time we're going to go towards the university buildings. That was also part of a contest of mayors. Previous contest of mayors. Now, let me talk about one thing here. The Maxis Manor, I guess I should say, is providing all of the services for this area, as far as fire, police, and health. So that is all covering this area. We've got perfect coverage, touches every building in this area. So probably move this somewhere else. Got to get as many buildings fit in as I could. This could probably get put. I wonder if this could get put over here somewhere. Probably so. I don't know what I was doing with this road here, but I think that its time has served its purpose. And now we're going to move, if I can tap the building, move our town center, city hall. No, this is the town center. Yeah. Right? Town hall. Okay. Want to move it over here. All right. So there you go. I guess that works. Okay. So leading up here to what we want to do as far as the roads, we're going to somewhere up in here. Let's see. Somewhere up in here. Provide a place. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the right length. Might be wrong. We'll look at it here in a second. This is going to be the place for our services. Now, I don't know if I made this the right shape. Let's check it out. Our fire station right there. Yeah, I think that's a good distance, actually. That seems to cover everything that we want to be covered in this next little area. Doesn't really matter which side those go on. Alright, so there you go. Right? Just enough coverage. Yep, looks like it'll be just enough. Okay, so there's that. And let's go ahead now and start shaping this area the way that we want to have it. Let's grab the first building that I want to implement, and it is actually this one, the University Park campus. I'll place that right there. And so now you see that that's going to have the potential to cover a lot of buildings right around this area. So let's talk about our specialization placement, I guess we can call it, for the sake of this, and how to get the best placement for maximum, maximum whatever, population. Population is not a word, actually. Sounds like it should be, or maybe it is a word. It's just not used in the right context there. All right, actually, let's see. We want to fit some more in this area. So let's take let's see. That is the length of a building, and if we could tie that over to there.
Simto.
And this one, maybe about the same. Okay, so let's check something out here. Okay, so now with that being said, this shape here, I now want to grab my next building, and it's going to be the University Campus Center, I guess. Now, I think I've made it. A bit too big on one side.
Simto. Mardunsa.
Okay. Alright, there you go. Guess I couldn't see that before. Alright, so there's that. That's that right there. And we can't face the university. I wish we could face the university building towards the other way, but we'll make it work facing this way. I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. Alright, now the next thing we want to do is kind of draw a border around for the spaces that we're going to use for our buildings here. Oops. Alright, let's get positioned just how we want to be so we can see the whole thing. Alright, now let's go back. So we can bring this out so that it allows us to put some buildings in this whole space.
Lordship.
Now follow with me here. And somewhere over there. All right.
Simto.
I think right about here, the length for you to fit another row of buildings in. So we're kind of making a space, a roundabout space, to put buildings in that are obviously around their prospective services and partially taking advantage of some sort of a population boost. So there you go. That's that. All right. Now that we have that in, let's kind of break out to see what else we're going to be doing.
Zach.
Alright. Kind of helps us envision something a little bit better. Alright, how about right here? How... I am really struggling with drawing these roads today. There you go. Finally. Okay, that right there, that is also going to house 2 more buildings. Okay, we want to grab the university library and the art gallery. And we'll have another little park in here for the other area. Okay, now let's see how we can reach over. And place another building, obviously not that big. That big. And you could also do something like this over here. Enough for 2 buildings to fit. So let's take a look. Alright. So we're looking at a different type of road system here. Something with not a lot of, not a lot of intersections. We'll have the roads sort of feeding to the areas. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's top out these last few. So I think I want to put like the what do you think? Not the aquarium right there. I want to okay, before I forget, there are actually in the parks, there are some buildings from that particular contest of mayor's season. We have the University Park Cafe. And I think a nice place to put that, maybe it'd be over here. Kind of outdoorsy. I think that works out. And what else? There was another one. It was like the quad park or something. With a park, I thought. It's down here, pretty sure. Is that it? Nope. Oops. Oop, lost it. Alright. I thought it was right near. I must have passed it earlier. There it is right there. University Park. Quad. Okay, so we'll put that right there. I think that'll be good. Alright, so there's that. So now we kind of have a lot of coverage, pretty much all the buildings. Really doesn't matter which way that one is. I guess it actually, yeah, we do want it that way so that we. Alright, so there's that. Alright, okay, so let's go ahead. And let's start. I hate doing this in the dark, but let's start moving these buildings over. Tell you what, I think we've done enough for this video, actually. And we're gonna, since we're dropping multiple episodes per week now with this new series, we will just let you guys see the building placement and talk about that and in the next video. So, closing it up here, this has been Build It with Smith. Let me get a hold of the photo sharing mode so we don't have to see all that stuff. So here we go. We've got our buildings placed in good perspective areas, coverage by those, and we're going to see how all of this looks with the buildings in there. Some epic buildings actually coming up. So you guys stay tight there. The city is coming together. It's on its way. Looking at especially cool at night. It's a little more vacant over here, but anyway, that's that. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.